And John wrote these words, this biography of Jesus' life, that others, even 2,000 years later, might believe that Jesus was who he said he was. They might believe that Jesus was the Son of God. As Thomas testified, my Lord and my God. And it's interesting, some people say, but Jesus never said he was God. Jesus never claimed that. He said he was a prophet, he said he was this, he said he was a good man, he did great teaching, even God allowed him to do miracles, but there's no proof that he was God. Well, what sort of man, when someone says, my Lord and my God, allows that person to kneel at his feet, and instead of rebuking him for saying only God can be called God, says you were slow to believe. Why didn't you believe before, basically? He actually rebukes him for his doubt. So this person had no doubt that he felt he was God, and his resurrection from the dead proves that he was God himself. Jesus came down to earth to show us what God is like. If you want to know what God is like, we have the person of Jesus in these words of the Bible, in these 4 books called Matthew, Mark, Luke and John, which are 4 accounts or biographies of Jesus' life. And if you want to know what Jesus is like, you can grab one of our New Testaments from us, because these New Testaments give the account of Jesus' life, but also his effect on those who listen to him and those who put their trust on him. Just like John himself did, just like this Thomas who doubted did. We may have our doubts, but I promise you that if you ask God to reveal himself to you, if you ask God to speak to your heart, then he will. He will show himself to you if you are ready and willing to open your heart to him. We can all come before God. We can all say sorry for our wrongdoings, because a holy God requires holiness. And look, we've all made mistakes. We've all done things that are wrong. We've all done things that we feel guilty about, that we feel ashamed